I'm often asked by companies evaluating various business intelligence tools, what makes Dundas BI different from the many other players providing similar offerings today? And one of the most significant software differences is extensibility. But everybody says their tool is extensive. What does that even mean? I'm here today to tell you a story about how Dundas BI is indeed different from everybody else. I'm Jeff, and this is Off the Charts with Jeff. All right, story time. Grab your popcorn, sit back, and relax. Our story starts in 1992. Bill Clinton was elected president, and Team United won the Olympics in Barcelona, with Canada, of course, placing... You know what? Never mind. Oh, and I was 10. Dundas Software started development with many products ranging from healthcare to specific developer components assisting developers with their applications. Over time, this set of tools was consolidated down to a chart, a gauge, and a map, and you've probably seen these tools in action. Dundas Software absolutely dominated the data visualization component space, and if you so much as looked at a chart on a website during the late 90s to early mid-2000s, there was an excellent chance that it was a Dundas Data Visualization. This is how prolific Dundas visualizations were in the industry. So what happened to all of these? Well, a little company called Microsoft came in and purchased all the technology to embed a significant portion of these visualizations into their visualization stack. Parts of our old technology are still available today in ASP.NET, Windows Forms, SharePoint, reporting services. And after the acquisition, Dundas shifted to more of a platform space and created a tool called Dundas Dashboard, which will eventually be replaced with Dundas BI, where it's known as one of the most capable BI platforms in the BI space. Now you're caught up. So, why am I telling you all this? Well, our insane amount of extensibility is a direct result of our history. After the Microsoft acquisition, we started developing Dundas Dashboard. Obviously, we wanted to make sure that we built it on forward-looking technology and something that would give us long-term potential. At the time, Microsoft's Silverlight technology was being marketed as the most godlike web-based technology ever created. It was the chosen one that was going to bring balance to the Force, was going to kick the hyenas out of the Pride Land, and defeat Sauron at the Black Gates at the same time. Even Netflix and Amazon Video were being developed using this technology, and it simply made a lot of sense to adopt it. And as a result, Dundas Dashboard was built on Silverlight. Now, I don't know if you've ever developed extensive enterprise applications before, but it's really costly, and it takes a long time to do it. You can imagine how we felt as a company when only after a few short years, rumors started floating around that Silverlight was going to be discontinued. Basically, the discontinuation of Silverlight meant the discontinuation of Dundas Dashboard, which was great. So here we are again, investing millions of dollars in building a new visualization platform after having just done this. As I'm sure you wouldn't be surprised to hear, the sentiment of "this will never happen again" was indeed floating around as the new architecture for this new BI platform was being developed. It was even mandated that the R&D team be split into two teams, one team for the front end and one team for the back end. The rule was that anytime the front end communicated with the back end, it had to be done via public API. This new platform is going to be the most open and flexible BI platform ever created. This split of front end back end would allow us to essentially throw away the front end if technology changed and we needed to replace it. Luckily, HTML5 stuck around, so we haven't had to do that, but the results for a Dundas customer is that the tool is as open as software can get. Dundas BI was literally built by a company with a history of producing successful APIs and components for developers for years, and then overdeveloped to ensure it's resilient to technology changes over time. This is why Dundas BI is more open and more developer-friendly than any other tool that exists today. We know of no other business intelligence tool that was designed to run entirely on open APIs from the beginning. Most BI tools in the market have simple script editors for things like formulas, but most are very limited. And even simple things like embedding can be a problem. With Dundas BI, we have a plugin model for everything: data providers, data transformations, formulas, visualizations and non-visualization controls, export providers, account providers, tenant providers, the list goes on. You could use the JavaScript API on the dashboard to interact with the backend, or even do something like creating automatic dashboards via code if you wanted to go that far. The short of it is, if you see something being done on the web interface, you could do it via public APIs yourself. So everything's open. When it comes to interacting with the server, you've got a .NET API, you've got everything wrapped into a JavaScript API, and you've got a REST API to kick off many server commands, depending on what you need to do. It's just that open. On the dashboard itself that you're building, you could even write your own JavaScript to interact with anything on the screen. It's all HTML5, and you guessed it, open. You can even override the web application itself by adding your own JavaScript overrides, CSS overrides, or HTML overrides. Do you need white labeling? No problem. You won't find a better application for it. There's even the ability to code simple scripts to help with data transformations or complex formulas if you want to. Of course, I'm not saying that everything in Dundas BI is not business friendly. I'm just saying that the application itself was built to basically be a software developer's dream. There are a ton of capabilities provided without writing a single line of code. But the point of what I'm saying right now is that you will never hit a wall when it comes to really pushing the limits with this application. This is a type of software that will grow as your needs grow and change over time. If you want to see some of this firsthand, I'd recommend taking a look at a few of the videos we've already created. Leverage the REST API in Dundas BI for external administration. Create consistent white label experience, and how to embed Dundas BI in a third-party web page. All of these touch some of the APIs so you can really get a feel for what's there. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.